Hi everybody, this is Jack Hurley, the Superintendent of Schools, for another edition of Word from the Superintendent. We were on a little bit of hiatus for a while, but certainly we've been getting a lot of information out to you through other means, whether they be emails or letters. And hopefully by the time you look at this, you have received our second newsletter of the year that went out throughout the borough to not only school community, but to the entire community. So be looking for that. And it has a lot of updates in there on our facility plans and what's going on in the schools with our faculty and our staff and our students. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And it had a little Valentine's Day flavor to it. You get to see my picture inside a heart, apparently. So I hope you enjoy that. I'll just give you a quick overview on the facility. Again, you can read more on our website, or you can read more in the newsletter. But we're really moving along very, very well, despite the fact that we've had some significant snow, as you all know. We are making good progress. I'm filming this in the high school, and here in the high school, the science labs were completed. Furniture's in, everything's done. Maybe one or two little items to clean up. But for the most part, the science labs are done. And we have just awarded, the board did the bid on the Mortimer Avenue wing. And work is going to begin on that Mortimer Avenue wing replacement as early as late March or early April. That's going to be evening work, interior work, because I know everyone's excited about upgrading and improving the facade of the building, the outside of the building. But we have to remember 45 classes and offices are being impacted by this change. And in addition to the interior work near the windows with univents and flooring, we're also putting a new HVAC system in to that unit. So all that interior work is going to get done in the spring, and then and that's phase one, and that work's going to get done this summer, and then the majority of the outside of the building will be done in the summer of 2022. If you've been by Pierpont, or if you looked on the website, you see the steel beams are up, and for the new gymnasium, and also one or two classrooms that will be above the gymnasium, or part of the gymnasium. And there's still a lot that has to get filled in there, obviously. But you can see the footprint of the building now, what it's going to look like. And then that phase, the new gym, is scheduled to be completed at the end of August so that students can begin to use it in September. And then the second phase will be the demolition of the existing gym and the building of a two-story addition to complete that project sometime in the summer or fall of 2022. The K Center, the interior work is primarily done. The elevator construction continues, and that's on schedule to be done this spring. Lincoln, the two classrooms there are completed. Over at Union School, a little bit behind where Pierpont is, the back area is being cleared out and being prepped for steel erection is going to take place in the next few weeks. And again, you'll be able to see the footprint of the gym. That project is going to get done also ahead of next school year. At least that's the plan, or sometime early in the fall. And then we'll make the transference from the old gym to the new gym and begin work on the science labs in the new gym. And also getting done over there are the columns in the front of the building. And all that's part of this phase. Initial phase over at Union were the replacing of the wood floors, and that was all completed. So we've got a lot done in just about a year, a little less than a year now, that construction has been taking place, and we're very happy with the progress that's been going on. As you know, we are in the fourth phase of our reopening plan. As time goes on, we keep adding new phases, and we have one left for this year, and that would be on April 8th. So come April 8th, parents will receive again, if your child's remote, the opportunity to return to school on April 8th. If you don't, then the student's remote until the end of the year. Barring any changes from the State Department of Education or the Governor's Office or the Department of Health, either positive or negative changes, the schedule that we have in place now will be the schedule going through till June. We don't foresee changing anything unless we get the okay from Trenton and from Hackensack, being the county and the state, that we can make some changes. We are certainly hopeful that the numbers that are getting better, both in the borough and in the state and in the country, continue to get better. The vaccines that are rolling out, and I know it's frustrating for everyone as we're waiting and to get the okay to go get the vaccine. But as the vaccine continues, we're certainly hopeful that things will continue to improve. And it would be great if we could have a closer to normal schedule in this academic year. But realistically speaking, we'll probably be staying the way we are until we get to June. And then it's too early to predict next year, but it is our hope and it is our plan that next year we'll be back to what normal was before the pandemic hits. But we still have to wait and see how everything transpires. I do want to ask you all, when you get that, those of you that are remote, when you get that notice about whether or not to come back to school, to think about it seriously, as I know you have, but this will be the last opportunity till the end of the school year comes. And I'm very pleased with what our teachers and our administrators and supervisors have done with both the virtual learning, the remote learning that some students are in full-time, and also even more challenging, the hybrid of students who are in one day and out the next day. They've done a remarkable job. You could not have imagined a year ago today, I'm filming this on February 10th, and a year ago today we had no idea that we were going to be in any of the situation that we're in right now. Maybe we should have, maybe other folks around the state and the country should have, but we didn't. And in less than a year, we really have reinvented how we do school. And I have to say the teachers and the administrators, supervisors have done an unbelievable job in getting that done. But that said, I'll be honest, it's not the same. It's still not the same as being in school, of the FaceTime with your friends, your fellow students, your teachers, the administrators. It's still not the same for the social and emotional side of school and the academic side of school. So again, please think about it carefully. We respect your decision to stay out, and we'll continue to provide the best service we can. But we're looking forward to the day, and hopefully that comes next fall, when we're all back in the building together, continuing the job of education for our students and the work that our faculty and staff can do. And finally, the snow we've had, this has been a remarkable year. Most snow we've had in, 5 or 6 years, and to top on everything else. We talk about the faculty, we talk about the staff. I also want to mention our custodial and maintenance staff. Those men and women, they've been on the job every day since March. They were in every day during the initial shutdown when everybody was remote, making sure the building was adequately cleaned and prepared. If you remember back that year ago, we didn't know. We were kept being told 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And we had to make sure the building was ready for us to return. They've been doing that work of sanitizing and cleaning the building and their normal task wonderfully for the past year. And then when the snow gets cleared around the building, they're the ones doing it. They're the ones putting that effort in. So again, I want to thank them for all they do as well to keep us all safe and secure and give us the opportunity to continue to educate our students and your children. Finally, on behalf of the district too, I do want to share our condolences to Dr. Valechko on the passing of her husband, the untimely passing. She certainly is someone who is well known and well respected in the district, and I know the Lincoln School family and all of us send her and her family our condolences. So until next time, this is Jack Hurley, the Superintendent of Schools. Stay warm, stay safe, and let's hope that spring arrives early. Okay? Have a great rest of the month. See you next month.